Hey guys, this one is after quite a while. Was settling up with New Year and letting you guys see Justice League. And this video is about everything wrong with JL. Like the others, this movie has pre and post credit scenes like Marvel. Why don't they make their own signature movie characteristic? And the pre-credit was like Spider-Man Homecoming, making videos on phone. Effects of Whedon in DC, I guess. And the movie having 2 hours is just too less for the league's opening film. I mean, the movie had almost no weight, no assembling, no good transitions. Time passes so early that we don't even remember we sat through the whole thing. And there is no emotional attachment among the characters even. Such a plain movie is suitable for 2010, I mean before releasing the Avengers. Now at a time when Marvel has taken superhero movies to this extent, and even Google shows us this and makes superhero movies synonymous to Marvel, that's what DC has to give us actually. Seriously? And it seems like they tend to use teenage singers a lot for their movies.
Take one last look at
Well, one correction here. Zack Snyder should be here. He tried, guys. The first parademon scene here in Gotham, and also the last fight scene looks a damn lot like the Injustice game. Why so unrealistic? Here they mention that the bomb can put off 4 city blocks. Then how the hell did the blast radius get so small as 4 bedrooms when Wonder Woman threw it up? Well, to be honest, this bullet dodging scene here was quite good actually. Superman does it a lot in the comics. Cyborg here tells that he does new things every day and forgets old abilities. Then during the fight, how the heck did he put together everything he could ever do and use them? Well, in Dawn of Justice, we see almost 70% of his body lost by the accident. But here, in jail, he seems to have lost a few bit. Batman, who nearly killed Superman in Dawn of Justice, here he's strangled by Aquaman and mumbles speaking with him. And he is also pretty much shoved by Clark and Diana. The Batmobile was destroyed by some human insects. He is actually quite a Disney princess here in Justice League. Well, tit for tat for saying that to Diana. And it's fan-made, guys. And for those who do not know, Jason Todd is one of Batman's Robins who was brutally killed by the Joker, and Batman keeps his suit here in his Batcave to make himself reminded and serious. Dog walker for hire in a newspaper company's notice board? That's weird. And why in the hell are there so many trailers? Trailer 1, 2, 3, 4... Gosh, did I miss something? Oh yeah, that is the Steppenwolf trailer, released a month before the movie. Well, they should have put together all the remaining scenes and make an after-release trailer which would be around 5 minutes. Steppenwolf here seemed to be so powerful that huge amount of gods and armies came to stop him. Even Green Lanterns were killed by Steppenwolf. Now it seems like one Superman is way more than enough for him. Is Superman a god? Or does Giles tend to overrate his enemies? If things continue to happen like this, Darkseid would be the villain of Man of Steel 2. Well, both Superman and Steppenwolf have awesome CGI and beautiful faces. I was searching for songs in the credits and all I saw was soundtrack and Water Tower music. I went through the whole credits again and all I found was visuals. Visuals, greens, and yet more visuals. All of which amounts to this. And relax guys, that's actually comic accurate. Superman was shown to be well dressed in the coffin. But when he resurrected and flew out, his top seems to have just gone. What a heap excuse for showing someone's muscle and hairy chest. And the police aren't at all astonished seeing Clark Kent is Superman, or at least Superman's alive, posing like another Doomsday appeared in front of them. Well, I admit the fact that Superman's instincts are really fast, but not actually that much fast. Actually, by the time Superman was moving around his neck to see Flash, Flash would have revolved around him like 5 times. That face though. In every encounter, we see Wonder Woman has the capability of bashing Steppenwolf miles away. And yet, 5 of them still cannot defeat him. And he too destroys Atlantis and Themyscira. I'm confused. Does his power change like heartbeats? Well, Mr. Liam Neeson, I mean Steppenwolf, picks up random humans to interrogate about the mother box, from scientists to janitors. And he seems to feed on fear too.
If your fear is making my soldiers hungry, shall I feed? What do you want
is it
from
a
me?
trend?
Fear.
Or Pennywise is Steppenwolf's brother? I don't know. Well guys, screw that actually. Deadpool is here. In comics, Darkseid is Steppenwolf's nephew. In the DCU, Steppenwolf is Darkseid's nephew, and also they are told to be brothers, and Steppenwolf is Darkseid's right hand. Aquaman's entrance was lame. Was he leering around Gotham Harbor so they make a hole and he enters from there? And why the hell does he need a bubble to talk to Mira? Out of oxygen? Well, sound travels faster in water than in air. And my question is Mira's face down her throat? His eye seems to be dancing all the way around there. And also, when under the lasso of truth,
Oof. You're gorgeous.
so Mr. Moana, I mean Aquaman, is a pervert. Period. And there are completely unnecessary changes that actually doesn't even matter, which gives us another point to criticize about them. Like in the trailer, we saw monitors showing skulls and things. Here, there are some Korean dance. In the Starlab's profile, Flash's date of birth seems to be 2010. So does his organs grow fast too? Flash in this scene doesn't look a bit like Ezra Miller, rather than his stunt double I guess. And also Flash is quite naughty, falling on Wonder Woman. And why the hell is Wonder Woman wearing Orna here? Cause she's Israeli? And could someone tell me what version of the Flash falls while running? Why? Cause he was born in 2010?
Sometimes you gotta run before you can walk.
Also, he sits like a prostitute here, enjoying the whole fight scene. If there was a cameo of Green Lantern or Shazam here, people would have been much happy. Also, a weapon like that breaks so childishly, so if I put Captain America's shield in a fridge, after some time I would destroy the indestructible. So does that mean Iceman is the most powerful superhero? The Parademons are up for a group hug. I mean the dumbest person of Earth would write a plain old story like that. Well, about the post-credits, they should have shown the whole race. That's a DC icon, people. I mean, it is a scene to be remembered for a lifetime. Second one states Lex is still bald. He's bald in comics. But here, he had a head full of hair in Dawn of Justice. But after the haircut, he is now bald for eternity. Is that how we keep things comic accurate? So same storyline like the animated, but Justice League barely touched it. Seems like WB is purposely cutting every feature we want, and scenes like post-credits shown in theaters are not on the torrent sites, and the AVA rip is shit. The parody Justice League XXX got 6 awards and an IMDb rating of 8.8, equaling Forrest Gump, and original one is already out of topic as Black Panther getting in. I thought the topic of my next video will be about all the related scenes of jail, cutting which WB has wronged us so much. Because these fanboys want to get the Snyder Cut, but there are enough videos on YouTube. Fun fact, the opening scene of Justice League shot by Whedon starring Holt McCallany and Ben Affleck was made a funny one, but WB thought it doesn't go with the dark theme and made this instead. After the shoot, Holt went home and found a champagne at his door and a letter to battle lost gracefully Josh. Holt had that letter framed. Well, that's about it then guys.
That means goodbye.
Please subscribe and stay tuned for my next videos.